guys. Oh my god, it is actually Wednesday again. My dudes. It's actually the last day of the readathon. So I was meant to film like so many times before this, and I have like little clips, but because I could have almost failed this readathon. So it's the last day of Medieval-athon, and I have one more book to go, one whole book to go. I have read not a page of this, so it's doable. Like, I could definitely read this. It's a small book, and it's Elder Scrolls, and I love Elder Scrolls, so yeah, I have a full day at work today, and so I'm basically just going to be able to read this on the bus, and then when I get home. So it's like 300 pages, so I'm basically going to have to read like 250 pages at home, which is not too bad. I'm just really tired. I read so much this month. I have to go to work now, so I will probably catch you up with what I've been doing this week in like a nice aesthetic montage clip, maybe. And then I'm gonna go to work, and I'm gonna like try really hard to read all of this book today. Can not forget my Lunchables. Check in after the bus. I'm about yay far through the book, which is not very far. This is like, it's less than 100 pages, but I think I can finish this tonight if I do like nothing else. Yeah, this week has been a blur, like literally. I have been barely conscious for so much of this week. I meant to vlog so much before now, and like I've got little snippets in, so like at one point, because I finished reading Nevernight, I decided that I needed to make one of my friends read this book, and she was like, I'll maybe buy it next payday, and I was like, no, you need to come with me to the bookshop right now, and we're gonna buy it. So I bought her Nevernight from Waterstones, and she's now reading it, which is great because, you know, that's just the kind of person that I am. Like, if I like a book, I need you to read the book, and perhaps I'll buy it for you depending on how much I need you to read the book, because I'm a nice person. More like I'm an obsessive person. But while I was there, the Waterstones still had 2 copies of the sprayed edge edition of The Binding by Bridget Collins, so like I may have had to pick that up. It's just sprayed purple, but like it's a special edition, and like it's not even signed, which like I kind of feel like I need to get it signed, because I went to see Bridget Collins like talk in person like the day after her book released, and I couldn't get a book signed then because it was like a few days before payday, so I couldn't afford to buy the book from the shop to get it signed, and it was so frustrating because I have 3 copies of this book now, and one of them is this beautiful edition, but yeah, I want this signed, and look at it, it's so pretty. That is not the book I should be focusing on. This is the book I should be focusing on. But yeah, this is just one of the Elder Scrolls books. It's one of 2. I think they follow on from each other. I've read some of the Dragon Age novels, which are like based on and around the video games, and those ones you can pretty much read without having played the games, although playing the video games does give you like a pretty good base knowledge. This you cannot read unless you have played the games and read a lot of the in-game lore, because this book does not mess around. Like, there's so much, just like, it doesn't explain anything. There are so many really like world specific words that it uses, and it expects you to understand them. I would love to recommend this to people because it's interesting so far, but like, unless you're like a massive Elder Scrolls fan, it doesn't offer you any explanation. So like, otherwise you're gonna have to be like googling what a Cathay rat is like every 2 minutes. So like, I don't know what to tell you, but I'm having fun reading it at least. So I did finish God's Grave, and I'm not going to talk too much about that because I feel like it's very spoilery, and also like I'm probably going to talk more about it in my like Medieval-athon wrap-up, whenever that will be. But just know that I enjoyed it, and I'm just super hype for when Dark Dawn is eventually going to come out in just a few months. September's just going to be Dark Dawn month. Like, that's just it. Just September's just Dark Dawn month. Like, that's all you're going to get from me. But yeah, after that I was reading Mort by Terry Pratchett, and I picked it because like, for some reason in my head I thought I hadn't read it, but like, it's the 4th book in the Discworld series, and like, I was reading them in order, and I read like 8 or 9 or something, I mean, as many as I could buy when I was like a child and poor. Like, of course, like obviously I'd read it already, so like I feel like it was kind of a struggle to read, not because like I don't love Terry Pratchett's writing, because I do, but I had read it already, so I did remember like how it ended, but only vaguely, because like it's been so many years since I read it. But also I was very sleep deprived while reading it, so like it's still kind of a blur. But yeah, it just wasn't like engaging me as much as the other books, which were all first time reads. So I kind of thought like maybe I wasn't going to finish it in time, and I had to really push myself last night to finish it, because I was supposed to have at least 3 days to read this book. And I only have 24 hours. I only have today, the 31st, to read this book. Otherwise, like, I fail Medieval-athon. I mean, it's only like one book, but like, I will fail all of Medieval-athon in my own eyes. If anything, this book isn't helping, because all it's making me want to do is find my PS3 and just play Oblivion, which is not helpful. Ugh. My arm hurts and I need to lay down, but like, this is a bit extreme. But yeah, I did have a pretty good week this week. Like, we had a heat wave, so I got to eat some delicious Chinese food out in the garden, like under the nice lights. And like, I was gonna start vlogging on Monday, but let me tell you about Monday. I came home and I sat down, I ate like the tiniest bite of food, and then I fell asleep fully clothed, and I woke up 12 hours later. So like, Monday kind of came and went for me. Yeah, I must have been tired after work, so that's why this vlog is a mess, because I passed out, and then just that last half of Monday, it just doesn't exist. So we kind of just have today. Yeah, I think I can finish this book. So I'm probably not going to sleep very well though. So yeah, I'm going to get back to reading this, and I might check in later, and yeah, I hope you enjoy like the nice, cute aesthetics of this vlog.